Hey, what's going on, everyone? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. So for today's video, as you could probably tell up in the title, we're going to be talking about today Gonjiam's Haunted Asylum. And we also have a couple different movies that I want to talk about. And I'm not just going to be very brief on them that I recently got in. So if you like these kind of videos of me talking about the releases that I got in and reviews of the movie, go ahead down below and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and of course hit that like button because that helps as always. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and I kind of want to talk about some of the movies I got in. I actually just got home from work and I saw this. I knew this was coming in, but I was a little bummed. Amazon, they've been they've been dropping the ball for me lately, and they did it again, but I did my best to kind of fix the slipcover. It was a little messed up when I got it. And of course, they always send their stuff in those bubble mailers and I can't stand it. So, but anyways, Longlegs showed up. This is the 4K release right here. Excellent movie. I saw this twice in theaters, so I definitely want to give this a watch so I can review it. I'll let you know what I think of the 4K, and then we'll talk about the movie too at that point. But yeah, got this in. Super excited about this, Longlegs. And I also have the Steelbook coming in. Whenever that releases, maybe you guys can tell me if they announced a release date on it. Last I checked, there was still no release date, so I'm not sure on that one. And the other one, if you guys have been following my Instagram stories, you know that this has been an ordeal for a little bit. We're talking about Arrow's Friday the 13th, the 2009 remake. This one, so I pre-ordered it originally from Arrow Video, their actual website. And then I saw that Amazon had it on sale, so I jumped on Amazon and pre-ordered it. And this was, it's been like that for about a month. And it got delayed like 3 or 4 times. And finally, it was getting shipped out. It's supposed to come out, it said out for delivery. Then it said it wasn't out for delivery. Then it was lost, and they don't know where it's at. And I had to do this whole thing where I had to approve that, yes, I still want it. And I have looked during this whole time at my local Barnes & Noble, but they never got it in. I just happened to check a couple days ago and had one. So I put it on hold and I canceled the order from Amazon and went and picked this up. So I'm so happy to check this out and keep a lookout, because what I want to do is I want to do a comparison between this one and the remake from Scream Factory that they had in the big Friday the 13th box set that came out. So I'm going to review this, unbox it for you guys on that video, and do a kind of comparison between the two. But of course, as you guys all know, the movie that we're talking about today is Second Sight's limited edition Blu-ray, Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. I think I'm saying that right. Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. So first, let's go ahead and open this up, kind of show you what's in it, and then I do want to talk about the movie because I have a lot of thoughts about this movie and strong opinions about it and tell you what I think. So as you can see, there's the cover right there. There you are. You've got the Asylum, Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. Okay. There is that. Let's see if that'll focus. And then you have the back. I have more I want to talk about that character right there. But anyways, so let's go ahead and take out the contents. And we'll just go ahead and start with the actual movie. So there you go right there. And of course, the Second Sight, for their Blu-rays at least, you just get their standard Blu-ray case. And nothing special, just the movie right there. Now, this is a Region B locked movie. So if you don't have a region-free player or the Panasonic Ub820, then you're going to have a hard time playing this. So I'd recommend picking up one of those two, preferably the Panasonic one, because I love it. It's an amazing player. Anyways, next, you've got your booklet right here. All right. And this thing is, it's like 60, 70 something pages, I think. 68 pages. All right. So go ahead and fan through this for you so you can kind of get an idea of what you're getting. So anyways, there you go. There is your booklet. And then, of course, you know, with all your second sight releases, the limited edition ones, at least you do get your art cards. So let's go ahead and take that out. I haven't checked these art cards out yet, so this will be a first time for both of us. So the back, there's nothing on the back. They're just, you know, just blank. But here you go. Just a shot of all the characters from the movie. That's a pretty cool shot right there. So that's the picture of the door 402. We'll talk more about that in a bit with the review. And then you've got the art, the main art for the movie. All right, and there's all your art cards. All right, there you go. Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. Now, this movie came out in 2018 and directed by, I'm going to attempt to say his name, Gonjiam. Gonjiam. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gonjiam. Anyways, it's a Korean movie. This is actually the first Korean horror movie I have ever seen. I haven't seen any Korean horror films before. So, of course, they did not have it dubbed in English, so you do have to read the subtitles. Now, at first, I wasn't too much of a fan of that. I was going to have to... I didn't think I'd enjoy it, but I have to say, it was still a fantastic movie. The subtitles did not bother me at all. The movie felt like good pacing, everything. It didn't bother me. You know, I thought reading the subtitles, I was going to have a hard time noticing what's going on kind of in background shots and stuff. And I was just going to have to be focusing on the bottom of the screen, right? Reading the subtitles, which, yes, you do have to be able to kind of read quick and look at the background. So that was a bummer. But other than that, it was not bad at all. So this movie is a found footage movie. So you're following, essentially there is a content creator and this guy has a crew of two or three other guys. And what they do is they go to these haunted places and just kind of investigate these different haunted places. Well, there's a legend about this asylum, right? Where this woman, who I believe she was a doctor. I'm sorry, it's been a couple weeks since I've seen this movie. I put this off for a while, but I believe she was a doctor, and she was actually killing her patients. And the legend is it's haunted, and if you attempt to get into that door 402, which you saw, all of them end up dead, right? So what this YouTuber, I guess we'll just call him a YouTuber, wants to do is he wanted to get his crew and get three others and get a group together, and then they're going to go overnight at this asylum and investigate everything. And he promises they're going to get inside door 402 because essentially what he wants to do is he wants to hit 1 million views. It's going to break the internet for him. So that's what he sets off to do. Now, throughout the movie, you do learn that this guy has some shady ways of doing what he does. So that I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys if you haven't seen it. You'll just have to watch the movie. What I thought was interesting was while I was looking up for the director's name and stuff so I can let you know, all the characters in the movie's names are the same name as the actors. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Just a little tidbit for you guys. So I thought this movie was a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it. It isn't a 4K. It is just a Blu-ray. However, with that being said, it is a found footage film. As I had talked about with found footage movies, I feel like you can get away with Blu-rays a whole lot easier because the idea is you're seeing it through a camera instead of trying to make it look like you're actually there, if that makes sense. So having a little lower quality works for found footage movies, and this one, it worked perfectly. It was really cool how they did it is some of the camera shots, each person that was inside the asylum was set up with this rig where they essentially had 2 GoPros on this rig they wore. One GoPro is facing their face and one GoPro is facing away from them so you can see what they're looking at. And there was a lot of shots where it was almost like you were the person watching the live stream. So they would have have them in sections, right? And throughout the movie, the whole time, you've got the main guy who this is the main like YouTuber. He's at a camp at their home base on a microphone talking to them while talking to all the people inside the asylum while they all have earpieces on. You know, honestly, there's nothing I really disliked about the movie. I thought it was a phenomenal movie. I thought the pacing was great. The acting was great. You know, I can look past watching it in Korean subtitles. That was not bad at all. It was a great movie. I did enjoy it. This character, right? I told you about. This character shows up near the end in a window. You first see him in the window and you see him later. I'm not going to talk about why you see him, but there was that scene and there was two other scenes. There's the scene where this girl, her eyes go black, completely black, and she starts doing this like whispering thing. It wasn't in Korean or anything. It was making those weird noises. And there was one other scene where this girl wakes up in this room and there's just this creature just standing there. And what made it scarier is you obviously have no music and they just focused, and it was a big wide shot and just this character in the middle, right? And they focused on this creature for a long time. And it's one of those, the more you look at it and the more you're watching the shot, the more uncomfortable you get. So those three stuck out to me, and those actually creep me out. It takes a lot to creep me out in movies. Maybe I'm desensitized to horror movies. I don't know. But that's one thing I loved about this movie is it did its job. It scared me. It did. That scene with the eyes go black, I actually jumped and made a gasp. And then I was kind of... My wife was looking at me. She goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, that's scary." So yes, it did its job. It did scare me. So that's why I have to give this a near 10 out of 10 for this movie. I was so impressed with this movie. Absolutely love this movie. Now, this movie, definitely I would recommend any of you guys to pick it up. It is still available as a limited edition. You can still get this. So I'll definitely leave some links down below for you to check them out because, you guys need to see this movie. I can't recommend it enough. It was an excellent movie. I really enjoyed it. Scared the crap out of me. But there's my review. Gonjiam, A Haunted Asylum. If you liked this video and you enjoyed everything you saw, please go down below. And again, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button because that always helps out. And hit the bell notification so you know anytime I post any of these videos. Also down below are all my social media links. Definitely hit me up there. I am always active on Instagram, sharing different stuff. So you can message me, talk about movies. I'm always down for that. Also, coming up, Umbrella just announced all their releases. And by the time this video's up, Arrow, I don't think would have released their December releases. And then Scream Factory essentially got theirs leaked. So did Arrow. So we're going to be talking about those tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow night on those. And most of those I will be pre-ordering. I was hoping, it was weird. I was hoping they weren't going to be as good as they are because I need a break. But they just keep coming out with bangers after bangers. Arrow, I was talking to my buddy Brian. Go check him out over at Last Movie Standing. He's freaking out, and he was saying that, and I have to agree with him that Arrow might be the studio of the year with their releases. They've almost every month has been, they've knocked it out of the park. Really, it's been really good. So, but yeah, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of movie reviews for me because I do need to catch up with those. So I'm going to be putting those out quite a bit here pretty soon, and guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I know I keep rambling on, but I have things I want to talk about. But anyways, another one I'm going to be doing soon is a Stepfather review, so be on the lookout for that. You guys have a good one.